Hello gang, welcome back to Monday Minecraft once again. So, unfortunately no big adventures or anything this week. I went a little build crazy. I started out building an opposite corner to my new building from last week. And, well, I have 19 stone bricks left because I kinda, went a little nuts here on the wall. I love the look of how it came out. It's enclosed 2 new areas. Eventually, I'll probably be taking that whole wall out. Actually, it enclosed 3. Excuse me. A little section of defense. Defensive cactuses. Got enclosed as well. The wall comes around. It happened. I mean, pure circumstance. Meshed up perfectly with the top of this tower. I want to be including that little space. I'll probably empty those out, take that little wall section there out, turn that into a walkway, put a nice arch underneath it so it looks good. Expand out the pumpkin patch. Well, I went all the way around. Basically, I think that's all the wood I've got left too. I went a little crazy. But ran it all the way around. As you can see, now there's no towers in this corner or that one. There will be eventually. I just didn't have the time really for it with everything else. And I kind of built the wall right on top of the old wall, which did lead to a interesting double wall or double parapet situation. There's no access point until we get all the way around to the other tower, which there will be. I'll probably put a little tower right in here for access, but then again, that wall is coming out eventually. I'm planning on all that cobblestone eventually. Once I finish building this space up and putting in more housing. I'll probably expand that crop field over, but I'm planning more housing for more villagers. Speaking of which, while I was building this section, picked up somebody new. Once brave defender must be saved. Focus on another blacksmith apron under there. Got so many of those already. We'll go visit him in a second, see how he turned out. I haven't gone to check on him since then, so he's still stuck down there. And yes, I closed the outside door. Went ahead and double this one. It was originally going to be an outside wall, but when I did that one, it was like, I'll turn it into an internal walkway. Kit Kat and I are talking. Probably going to open that up a bit and set up new pens over in here, bring the animals over, open that area up, and eventually maybe remove that wall section or open it up for sort of internal farm areas or a couple more houses along that side there. This is the big new core tower. I haven't put glass in yet. I'm planning this to be a kind of barracks floor. I'll put beds and things for you soldiers up in here. Whereas the original piece just meant to kind of look out over the river and guard the northwest corner of the castle. Give better observation and security. And we'll see all the way across. But then I decided to go across, link up to that one, and then, well, I just, like I said, kept going. And yes, I did actually measure all the wall torches all the way around. If you can see the ones on the far side, they're the exact same level all the way across. Now, yes, eventually I'm thinking of taking the front section, which is now woefully underscaled, and bringing it up to match, up to that level. As I do so, I'll probably keep this here. Go ahead and build the wall up, going over, put a doorway or archway here. Where this one's at, I'll probably run a second ladder up so we can get up to the level of the wall itself. And I'll take it all the way across. Wasn't all I built, though. That nice little chiseled stone pillar out there has signs on it. But let's go visit Dudnik. Let him out. So he can join the rest of the population. And And then I'll grab a horse, and we'll keep going. Still working on the market. Haven't finished up the farmers section yet. Got the butcher, got the nether merchant. Haven't finished up the farmer yet. Hello, dude. Let's let you out of jail. Let's look at the blacksmith's apron. But what are you? To smith. Okay, 23 coal for an emerald. 6 emeralds for an iron shovel unbreaking 2. Okay, you actually get to stay right there. And we will come back to him with some emeralds later. Alright, let's go get the horse. I'll meet you outside. Okay, now, as you know, that one goes off to... Cat didn't really care or have specific input, so I misspelled it. It's supposed to have 2 L's. Basically, Llamaton, the village we found looking for llamas. And I haven't finished it yet. Now, the other way, that first town Kit Kat found, just go ahead and call it Catsburg. I might change that out later and put a Z instead of the S just for shits and giggles. Also, Fort Trebaio. This road, I finished. Now, this part through here, I think you've seen before. It disappears up into the hill. Always love doing things like this, expanding, building a kingdom, building the roadways. Eventually, I usually like to go back and run a rail line alongside them, so you just hop a rail car and just shoot from point A to point B, but the distances now are so long between villages, between settlements and such. I'm not sure it's going to be plausible. The resources involved are going to be insane. Maybe if I actually finally find a couple abandoned mines and harvest all the tracks out of them, I might, maybe, have enough, at least to go in this direction. Across the desert and through the woods. To the Fort of Trebaio we go. Should be coming up right there. Now, it looks more impressive at this distance than it is. It's another legionary fort like the other two I was doing, but a bit more went into it. For one thing, I want to get across this ravine and river. Don't fall in the... So, I built a bit of a bridge. I love the bridge, firstly. I had plenty of that wood around, so I put it to use. Now, as you can see, junction right here, Catsburg, on, off, and across the swamp. And welcome to Fort Trebaio. Let's get inside before the sun sets. Now, I was constantly being plagued out here by zombie villagers, so I went ahead and set up a catch house, old depot house, and converted a zombie villager to a villager. So I basically got a new village starting out here. So Kit Kat's been out here her last time out. Her last time online. Alright, there's beds upstairs. I'm going to sleep. And we'll catch you in a sec. Alright, good morning. Once again, I got a little bit of barracks out here. Legionary centurions, guardsmen holding the post. I thought it would be about halfway. Turns out it's about maybe 40% of the way out to Catsburg. It was raining when I was building. I kept having rain come down the hole, so I built a little awning cover. I do like the bridge. It's just personal. Now, where the stove is inside, I went ahead and used stone fencing to make basically a stovepipe. So, and if I ever do find a dungeon, I'm going to harvest cobwebs and make basically smoke coming off them. But you just build that stuff. Use my overhanging wood blocks to make a nice wider pathway. And now, the cheesy thing is I call it Trebaio because coming out of the desert, it's sitting here in basically a forested biome. And then has the swamp. So basically the road comes in out of the desert, through the edge of the forest, and carries into the swamp. It's on the cusp of 3 biomes. So, 3 bio. I'm cheesy. I know it. Now, our usual catch for zombie villagers wouldn't work real well out here. Take a lot of extra building. So all I did was make these doors so I can leave them open, get them chasing me, get them in, open this up, get them following me. And at night where he's, away in his house, I'll come through, and as soon as they're into the house, I close this one. I close it so he doesn't go running out. I close this one, and then run over, and close that, and they're caught. Then I can come back, throw the potion of weakness through the window, give them the apple, and have new villagers. In this case, a butcher. There we go. Come on. Come on. Now there's no door. Perfect. Thank you. Quite simply, I've been plagued by zombie villagers, as well as the regular zombies out here. So I brought stuff with me, just in case. When I came out to build the stuff, building the road to the first village Cat found. Kit Cat. So, you. Dang it, get in the house. Dang it, in the house. There, now you're secured. You're safe, you're away from the sun. Hold still, half a sec. Gotcha, and convert ya. And thus I'm going to start having villagers out here in the middle of nowhere between Central Township and the closest of the 2 outlying villages. Now back to the regular video. It's worked well. Kit Kat's brought a couple pigs in for breeding and harvesting, and looks like I left a llama here. Alright, let's grab my horse. I've shown this place off nicely. By the way, she loves little places like this. A lot more than, the big fortified town like the original village is becoming. And welcome to Fort Trebio. Let's head to Catsburg. Lots of pigs and chickens in the area. The swamp, lots of mobs. Also good for harvesting slimes, mushrooms. There's extreme hills right here. Coal everywhere. You can see some of the holes I've already made. Also, one of the most beautiful, high points up and over the cloud levels that I found yet. In fact, took a look. I just had to get this on camera, gang. While building one of my roads, I noticed the clouds cut through the mountaintop. One of the tallest mountains I've found on the map. And I just had to get on top of the world. And my road's down there. As the cloud moves, might not be able to see it on camera, but there's Fort Trebio. Looks like I can get over to that point, which is a little bit wider. Decently easy. Again, clouds could be deceiving. Looks good. Let's do this. If I was ever to build a place and name it something like, Fort Eagle's Nest, this would be the place to do it. Dang. Cool to be able to scan so much surrounding area. I wish I'd gotten here in good daylight so I could see it well. I'm going to fight through the night. Hold this position. See what I can see come morning. The sun rises. I had to fight off a couple of zombies. But a thought had occurred to me. I'm up above the cloud level. How is it snowing on me? That took a bit to climb up there and get there, but it was definitely worth it. Just tactically speaking, as if we were building a kingdom and expanding the roads, I went ahead and put a second, it's literally just a mini fort. It's just a tower with a little courtyard for a guardsman watchtower, basically, for one or two troopers to rotate out from Fort Portobello to go over here and keep watch on the other end of the road coming through the swamp. Cut the part of the mountain away so I could just lay the road in right alongside. Here I just said, screw it, and went through, and forgot to put in stairs. I'll have to fix that eventually. Probably 8-9 trips from now. Or back across the desert again. But one of the things I really like about the way this layout, this path went, is there's that first desert temple where I came out to find Kit Kat where she'd gotten lost. The one where I think we actually got the saddle and iron horse armor I've got on this boy I'm riding. Just keeps cutting in through the biomes, and yes, we did a lot of work finding and mining gravel, especially, I can't see the Extreme Hills biome anymore. How is that not down yet? Well, I thought that should have dissolved forever ago. It's been a while. Anyway, I decided not to bother crossing the river multiple times, so we just stayed in the desert, cut through some of the areas to make it level. Another little bridge, up, stairs, and welcome to Catsburg. We haven't had a chance to come in and put in walls or anything yet. The villagers are still trapped in their homes. Torches and dirt blocks keeping them safe. It's a bit larger of a place than Littleton. Has a lot of promise to it. But it's going to take work too. Very few fields, but here's one of the kickers. We not get that gravel. It's got several access points in and around the village. They go right into underground chasms. There's that one. There's another one over here. So aside from just walling it in, we're actually going to have to explore and clear all those out. That might be next week. And this has got a nice blacksmith shop, which of course we looted a while ago. Well, gang, one road complete with a couple forts to keep it safe. I was thinking maybe I should put another fort somewhere in here, like maybe the other end of this desert, where it links back up with the savannah with the acacia trees. But I hadn't really decided yet, and really got working on the old original main settlement. So, and I've also got to put in a lot more road heading north to Lamaton, but don't need more gravel. So, leave me your thoughts, comments, observations, and suggestions down below. Hit the like or dislike. Subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, if there's something out there important to you, whether it's up and out face-to-face or from behind your terminal, get involved and make a difference. But take care. Stay safe. I am the Articulate Grunt, and I'll catch you later, because for now, I'm out from here.